Today in London, we're going to go to Hampton Court Palace because we've always been wanting to go here. We're obsessed with King Henry VIII and his 6 wives. Learned all about it, watched all the shows.
Freaking loco.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. But yeah, this is the place where he stayed with his wives the most. It was his favorite place. And so it's about an hour total to get to Hampton Court Palace.
From where we're staying.
Yeah, from like central London. It's usually around an hour. I would give yourself an hour. Right now we're at Waterloo station where the Southwestern Railway from Waterloo goes to Hampton Court Palace. So we're just waiting for our train before we go in because we have to wait for them to call out which platform it is because our train's at 9:36. And originally when we were looking, it said, on time, wait, P1 through 6. So I didn't know what that meant. I thought it meant platform 1 and then like line 6 or something. But Candy went to go ask and they're like, no, you actually have to wait until they call the platform number. They already knew it was platform 3, but it's still saying like wait. Once that wait time is over, then they'll announce on the boards what time your platform or your train will be on what platform. So that was a little confusing. I wouldn't have gotten that if she didn't ask.
They're explaining, it's saying wait, because it'll be somewhere in between 1 through 6, and when the time arrives, it'll tell you the exact platform.
Still says wait, P1-6,
yeah.
So we're still waiting before we cross the ticket lines there.
So as far as tickets, we actually didn't have to go to a kiosk to purchase a ticket or go to an attendant window. Because England is so convenient. If you have a contactless credit card on your phone, and if your card is not wireless, contactless, then it will automatically, you just scan your phone and it'll take your phone as a payment. So don't have to worry anything about, how much it's going to cost. Do I have enough?
Yeah.
Where do I go? Yeah, it's all just done easily, like seamlessly here.
Yeah, but it has to be within the region too. So Hampton Court Palace was within the region where we could still use a contactless card, and it was totally fine to do it that way. And the cost is, I actually looked it up, it's going to be £8 one way. So if you're wanting to go from central London to Hampton Court Palace, that's how much you'll be paying.
Yeah, so like your card should have something like this on there, like these, like a sideways Wi-Fi what do you call it, icon. But I already have registered this in my phone, so I don't even have to take the card out. But you can do it that way too. If your card is not on your phone, you can tap your card, or you can just use your phone. You got your card ready on your phone?
Got my card ready, and then all I gotta do, tap.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Candy. It's arriving right now.
We're on the train.
Yes, they just confirmed that this is the Hampton Court Palace train.
Side to ourselves.
Yeah. Very lovely train ride. It's way different from our train ride when we went to Versailles. That was chaotic.
And now I gotta pee.
Yeah, me too. Hampton Court. Yeah, all these kids are going to learn about Hampton Court Palace today.
They're going to learn about how crazy one of their kings were.
All right, so we're here at the Hampton Court Palace station. Huh? Oh, okay. So that is Hampton Court Palace in the distance over there. And this river is Thames River. We actually used the bathroom at that station, and it was quite nice.
Yeah.
They even have a hook for you to hook your bags while you're using the restroom. The water was warm.
I've never been to a public bathroom where the water was warm.
Everything was contactless, so you don't have to touch anything and get your hands dirty. I highly recommend using that toilet if you need to go. So now we're just kind of following this group. I think we just go around here and at the palace. It says it's like a 10-minute walk. So we did buy tickets ahead of time. We bought them online just so we had them and we didn't have to deal with any lines when we got here. I'm not sure how crowded it'll be. There is like a good amount of people going in right now, but again, nothing crazy like Versailles or the Louvre, so I'm not really worried about it. All right, so here's the entrance. There's like multiple field trips here with the school kids. I mean, I feel like there's more field trips than tourists here right now. All right, so we made it in. It was very smooth. Just showed my ticket. They scanned it. They're very nice.
No bag check?
Yeah, no bag check. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There's lots of helpful women up front that will tell you where you want to go, what to do. There are audio guides that you can get, you know, where you can listen. I wish they had like a digital guide that you can download on your phone.
Because that's what we did at Westminster Abbey. We just downloaded on our phone.
And that worked out quite well. So I was hoping they would have something like that here, but they don't. So anyway, just get your audio guide here at the shop, and if you don't know where it is, the guys up front will help you. So yeah, we're gonna go explore now.
Henry's bitter disappointment, she gave birth not to the son she had promised, but to a daughter, Princess Elizabeth.
So it says Catherine of Aragon. They divorced, but it was King Henry VIII's first wife, and they were married for almost 24 years. So I'm guessing that's Henry VIII's longest marriage. Anne Boleyn is probably our favorite, or probably the most known. Well, a lot of people know Anne Boleyn because she was beheaded, and you know, she kind of made King Henry VIII divorce his first wife, which was like a big no-no back in the day, especially as a royal. And she is actually the mother of Queen Elizabeth I. This area here was for the staff to eat. And then every once in a while, the king and queen would come and eat here too, or to like entertain. And these are the original tapestries, and they would show them off when ambassadors of different countries would come. So they have like little tidbits of info here where they say exotic spices show off the wealth of King Henry VIII's court. So this room was used as an office and bedroom. The furniture and objects in this room are all from the 16th century. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so that is the portrait of King Henry VIII that you'll most likely see all over the place because that's the only one I think they have. I don't see any portraits of him like any younger than this.
Yeah, I've never seen a younger portrait of him either.
And they said he probably looked worse than this because they wanted to look good in the portrait, so they had to slim him down probably. He was probably older. This was his older brother. King Henry VIII's first wife. It was actually his older brother's first wife, but Arthur passed away early and ended up that King Henry VIII became king, and they kind of convinced him to marry Catherine of Aragon. So in the end, Henry VIII died on 28th of January, 1547. All three of his children ruled England in turn as Edward VI, Mary I, and Elizabeth I. And as the Tudor dynasty survived over 100 years. All right, so we just got done with touring the palace itself inside, and lots of interesting information. All the stuff that we learned about King Henry VIII and his wives were all in there, so we got to see where they lived, what they did, what each room meant. So it was really cool to see. And now we're actually taking a break outside in the garden. Actually, everybody is. It's actually, what time is it? At 12:30.
It is lunchtime.
So it's lunchtime.
That's perfect.
So make sure you bring some snacks.
I think they do have like a cafe or something, but who knows if the lines are long or if it's limited. But I have a little mini baguette that I grabbed from breakfast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna eat this, and I think Crystal brought some like
a granola bar.
So yeah, we're just gonna chill. I love these trees out here.
Yeah, and this garden is beautiful. So once you're done with the palace inside, you can come out here and enjoy this lovely view. Just chill, relax, do some cartwheels like those children are. So that was the end of our tour at Hampton Court Palace. I think it was like pretty much what I imagined it would be when I'm telling you.
Me too. Yeah. I figured it would be around that size. I was actually surprised. The only thing that surprised me was that it wasn't as crowded as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So it was very relaxing.
Yeah, we got to learn all about King Henry VIII, and yeah, since we're so fascinated with that time period, which
the
I think,
Tudors,
it was just kind of fun to go through each room and see what it was like back then.
I guess there's some places to eat around here if you want to have lunch.
Yeah, there's actually a bunch of little shops around here by this train station, so I'm sure you can find something to eat here if you're hungry. Yeah. But there is also a cafe at the palace too. I'm not sure what they had, but they do have something so that if you're hungry, you can grab something to eat there as well. Total time that we spent there was about 2 hours. Yeah. So now we're at the Hampton Court station, and we're waiting for what time is the train coming?
24, I think
1:24. So we have about 10 more minutes till the train arrives, and it'll be 30 minutes to Waterloo. And then we'll be back in central London.
Yeah.
I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.